Parker. I'm from Northern Virginia in the USA, and I just completed the Holistic Life Coaching Mind Body Specialist course. I am always a seeker of information and self-study. So anything that combined the two would be great. This course had been on my radar for quite some time, and I'd heard of life coaches out there, and I was curious by them, but nothing ever spurred me to really pursue like working with one or even diving into the realm of that profession. But this course just kept popping up, and then I think it was right around 4th of July here in the US. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to jump on it and I'm just going to do it because why wait, right? Like I'll always find another excuse to do it. And often I'll take courses as a clinician myself, I'll take courses that give me a little bit of therapy and help me grow so that I could then have tools to help my patients as well. And sometimes I'll get stagnant in my approach to patients. So doing a new course, I have new vocabulary or I have new strategies and I have like automatic real world like case studies to work with. So this course seemed analogous to those kinds of pursuits, and it very much was. So over the last like 6 months, I'd been chipping away through the program and definitely taking my time to like really assimilate that lesson for myself and then be able to teach my students and teach my patients and teach the people that are immediate members in my life. The things that come to mind, I have done a lot of this work before, but nothing was this poignant before. And I'm not sure if it was just the appropriate timing or it was the way in which we layered this process or the combination of the study and the calls and working with my own clients and then going through a workbook and really having to dig deep into the yucky stuff, right? But and putting all of that together and just recognizing like, hey, I've done this before, but I'm really doing it. And so what came up for me was how much I already knew of these shadows or of these patterns that I have, and yet how I was able to be so strong to face them this time, which if it were not for previous work, but also then this course and the way it was built, I may have just continued to skirt, take the shortcut and not had gone all the way around the path to get to where I was. People have so many different reasons for why they do a course or what they're looking for, what they're seeking in life, or why they want to become a life coach. So there are many ways in which they can pursue it and do it and go through their own path. I see the value in this being a practitioner that believes in the integration of the mind, body, and the spirit. And I think that anybody who works with any of those elements, the mind, the body, the spirit, should have familiarity with how they're connected, should understand themselves because they'll ultimately be the coach and the teacher for their future clients and their patients. And if they haven't done the work themselves, they're not as poignant to help their patients. So it's in their best interest to continue to pursue these tools, this learning. And then if you really get deep into what do you think the meaning of life is, like it's always about uncovering the next layer of yourself and learning more about each other and, extracting more meaning out of every moment of life. And so with that, it's in my definition of the human experience. So I think that it's something that everyone could benefit from, especially people who work with people and especially people who are on a path of wondering what's next for them.